Hello sports fans and welcome back to an episode of Moose Franchise. So we are 15-5 here in Season 3. So far we've been having a really good year, and hopefully we can keep that up. But we will start this video by playing against the Platypi. They're not very good, but this is actually a rematch of the championship series we had back in Season 1. And we're also playing our former starting pitcher, Rhiannon Cannon, who we caught in the offseason because she had a terrible year last year, and hopefully we ended up making the right choice, and we can actually get a win against her on the mound. So we will dive right into this game. We got Jared Payne against Rhiannon Cannon. A great pitching matchup, at least on paper. Oh, interesting. We've actually got the pitcher hitting in this game. So we've got Jared Payne in the lineup. Not a great hitter. Most of the pitchers aren't. Sorelli Cutstiff's not a terrible hitter, but not many pitchers in this game can hit, and Jared Payne is one of those guys who not a great hitter. But I think this is what the lineup's going to look like. Perry Quaker is the guy who's not in the lineup, who usually is, with him being the DH, but he's well right now, so we'll leave him on the bench, and he's also a very valuable pinch hitter with the clutch trait, giving him a +5 to all skills when the pressure is high, +10 when the pressure is extreme. So he probably is going to play at some point as a pinch hitter, and we'll use our bench a little bit, considering we don't usually use our bench that much. But I just realized our batting order is actually messed up a little bit. That is not what it's going to look like. That is what the batting order is going to look like. And we'll jump right into this game. That will actually be played on Ego 78, which might be the highest we've ever played on in Moose Franchise. But that's what the Ego is. Hopefully we can get the win against the Platypi and beat our former starting pitcher. So we are on the road here against the Platypi. Kingsley Jones going to lead off. And Jones' first pitch got one to hit, but fouled it off. Fastball at the top of the zone. One's outside, 1-1. And Jones, another foul ball, 1-2. Another foul ball. And Jones lifts one in the air, center field. And that's going to be a fly out to start the day. So that brings up Jada Christian, hitting .315 so far this year. And that'll improve as she rips a single right back up the middle. And we've got our first base runner. And also puts great speed on the bases. Their catcher does have a cannon arm, so it could be tough to steal on him. Even though his arm is not as good as it could be, but the cannon arm is still very good. Casey takes outside. Again. 102 though from Cannon. Oh man, behind 101 there, and it's 2-1. And Casey hits one well, center field and deep. That one is gone. Let's go. I didn't know if it have the carry to get all the way there, because that's pretty deep out there in center field. But it carries just enough. 435 feet. Casey hits his 5th of the year. We're up 2-0. Let's go. What a start. Here's Rip Dingers. He had a really good game the last time we played a game in Moose Franchise. Hit 3 homers. One of them over 500 feet. Although, stares at 2 strikes to start his at-bat. Still 0-2. And Dingers fouled that off. Oh, checks the swing there. 1-2. And Dingers hit on the ground. That's going to be the second out here of the first. Brings up Buck Swanner. Still has not homered yet this year. Hitting .250. No homers, 7 RBIs. And the first 2 pitches missed the zone. And Swanner, he's got a single. He grounds one into center field. And the mojo goes back down for Cannon. She is now tense. Here's Nacho Crisp. He also has not homered this year. Oh, man. That could have been a homer just behind the fastball. There's a strike. 1-2. Just got a piece to stay alive. And that one also grounded into center field. We've got 2 on, 2 out here in the first. And that'll bring up, I believe, Darius Mason. Yeah, so here's Mason. Oh, man. Really hit that one hard. So Mason grounds out to end the inning, and Mojo goes down as well. But 4 hits, 2 runs. A good start. And hopefully we can match that start on the mound. And that one hit right at Dingers for the first out. Well, here's Jeff Bagwell, a guy we have a lot of history against. We faced him quite a few times in Moose franchise. I believe this is the first time we're facing him on the Platypi. But still a very good player. But actually not having the greatest year. Hitting just .213 with 3 homers. And Payne going to get off the mound to make the play. And there is the second out. That's not great. Thankfully hit foul. Left a curveball right down the middle. Way behind 101. The whiffer tray activates. Change up away. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Payne and a 1-2-3 first inning. Man, what a start. We score runs. They go down 1-2-3. And here is Roman Rhodes. 8, 9, and 1 in our order. And Rhodes, man, is everyone just going to single up the middle? Seems that way. So he's got a leadoff single. And it brings up Jared Payne. I would consider bunting. They've got bunt defense. We'll see what he can do. Let him swing the bat. That was probably not a good idea. 1 and 2. So to make contact with that one. Still 1 and 2. Oh, wow. Jared Payne got a hit, but it's going to be a fielder's choice. Oh, where am I going? I was trying to send Rhodes to second, not Payne to second, and that's a double play. Alright, I messed that up. But Jared Payne actually puts the ball in play, gets technically a fielder's choice, but gets on. And now we've got another ball hit to center field. This time it's going to get caught. And we're out. So I kind of messed up that inning. But hopefully our good start on the mound continues. There's 101 on the corner from Payne. And that one's whiffed in the air. Right field. Mason going back. And Mason going to make the play a couple steps in front of the wall. Well, here's Hieronymus Jackson, our former DH/center fielder. Oh, no. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. He likes the outside pitch. And doesn't offer it that one. Come inside, change up. Again, just gets a piece. Fastball upstairs. Swing and a miss. 101 from Payne, his second strikeout. That's a really nice slider on the inside corner. Fastball's in there as well. Not going to offer it the changeup. How about the curveball? Wow, they were late on that. Another strikeout for Payne as Mojo goes up. And 6 up, 6 down to start the game. 102 from Cannon there. Shattered bat, foul ball. 1 and 1. That's inside. 2 and 1. 3 and 1, that just missed. Not by much. Oh, man. Cannon's able to grab that one. If she doesn't make that play, that might be an infield single with Christian speed, but she gets thrown out. And Casey got a slider up in the zone. This time, got under it too much, and 2 quick outs to start the third. Dingers, another one we don't hit very hard. And a very quick third inning. Dingers just rolls over that one. Not great. There's a strike. Let's double up on the fastball. Again, he's behind it. Let's stay with the fastball. Just got a piece. So the 0-2 here. We're going to try a curveball. And that one swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Payne. That's 3 in a row. He's been really good to start the game. And that is a really good pitch on the inside corner. Oh, wow. That cleared the wall out there. I did not think it was going to get that high. I mean, it doesn't even get that high off the ground, but a low line drive just gets over the wall. They're on the board. It's 2-1. Their first hit is a homer. They anticipate the mid-count fastball. And it's now 2-1. So here is Rhiannon Cannon. The pitcher at the plate for the Platypi. There's a strike. Not going to be too afraid of the pitcher here. Just going to attack the zone, which is what I usually do. Casey and I stopped. Throw to first in time. Nice play there from the second baseman, Rock Casey. Top of the order up now for the Platypi. And they hit one right at Nacho Crisp, and that ends the third. So it's now 2-1 after allowing the homer. And here is Buck Swanner. He takes outside. And Swanner hits one into right. It might be the first time we've gotten a hit that has not gone to center field. And Swanner's mojo goes up. Here's Nacho Crisp. Got under that one. Oh, man, way out in front of the changeup. Now 0-2. Just got a piece there. And Nacho Crisp, there's another one hit into center field, another hit. And we've got 2 on, nobody out here in the fourth. Good opportunity to potentially extend our lead. So here's Mason. He is tense. And, oh no. That's a double play. And we've gone from 2 on, nobody out, to now runner on third with 2 outs. So here's Rhodes. Maybe he can make something happen. Although has not driven in a run all year. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Just got a piece. Still 1-2. And Rhodes goes the other way. Is that going to stay fair? It is, and we extend our lead. Rhodes, can he get to second? He can. An RBI double for Roman Rhodes. And we're up 3-1. And Jared Payne again makes decent contact. But he's out. So we are now up 3-1. We get an insurance run. Oh no. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. That was right where he likes it. Thankfully, he doesn't put that 450 feet. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Payne. And he is pitching very well. Don't want to jinx him, but he has looked really sharp to start the game. Missed outside. There's a strike. There's another one right on the corner. Perfect pitch. Swatter inside. Fouled off. But the fastball. Gonna foul that one off as well. Curveball misses inside. Again, just gets a piece. Try a changeup off that. Finally! A swing and a miss. Strike 3. And then throw to first for the putout. Another strikeout for Jared Payne. Not his best pitch, but I'll take the result. Swing and a miss there, way behind 101. And then another swing and a miss on the changeup, another strikeout for Payne. Man, this guy is unreal. So many strikeouts. He's probably got like 8 strikeouts in his first 12 outs. And there's another single to center field. So here is Christian. That's way outside on the pitch out. And now the throw to first, really keeping an eye on Kingsley Jones. Oh man. Is that a double play? It's not. Christian able to beat it out. But again, I just roll over a pitch below the zone. One I shouldn't be swinging at. That one's outside. Gonna send Christian here. That misses outside. A throw down in time. The cannon arm tray activates and Christian gets caught stealing. Wow, was I late on that. Now 2-1. 2-2. That clips the zone. And Casey, shocker, another one. Right back up the middle into center field. Another single. And his mojo goes up. So here is Rip Dingers. And Dingers now grounds one up the middle. He's got a single. And here's Swanner. He's got 2 singles. One's outside. 1-1. So he fouls that one off. That one grounded foul. It's now 1-2. And another one hit on the ground. And we have not elevated the ball in this game. But there's another out. So here is Hieronymus Jackson to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And he takes a strike. That one misses inside. That one misses low. Oh man, that's also going to miss low. Although he's going to swing at that one. Up and in with the fastball. Swing and a miss! Another strikeout for Payne. Man, he is a strikeout machine in this game. That one clips the zone. Way behind the fastball. Stick with the fastball. Swing and a miss! Another one! Jared Payne striking everybody out. There's a strike on the outside corner. That one hit foul. Change up inside. Swing and a miss! He strikes out the side. Jared Payne, that's probably like 10 strikeouts through 5 innings. And he has allowed 1 hit, which was the homer. He has been unreal. So here's Nacho Crisp. And he hits one foul and out of play. And that one's fouled down the other one. Quickly 0-2. Alright, I don't know why I swung at that. That might be an infield single. And it is. Nacho Crisp able to beat it out. After it goes off the glove of Rhiannon Cannon. And now we got a pitching change. Rowley Overo into the game. Pretty solid numbers. ERA of 3, whip of 1.17. And you've also got Todd Evans leaving the game in center field. Rory Crowds, who's rattled, comes in at right field. And Hieronymus Jackson now in at center. That one low to Mason. Just got a piece. 1-1. And Mason, where are you going? I have no idea where Nacho Crisp was going. And he gets doubled up. Rhodes, oh man. Got robbed of a hit. Great defensive play. And Rowley Overo shorted end that rally. It's fouled off. Swing and a miss. For the fastball again. Anticipate that one. In the air left field. Swanner is there to make the play. So here is Rory Crowds, the guy who is not great, is rattled right now. Hitting just 138 on the year with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. They're probably going to anticipate the fastball with 2 strikes, so let's stay with the slider outside. Just got a piece. Now let's come inside with the fastball. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout with the fastball. That is another. He's probably got like 10 or 11. I got to actually check what he's at. That was one of the worst pitches I could throw right there. And that is the second hit allowed. A changeup right down the middle to an off-speed hitter. And that's actually the first time they've got somebody on base. Because the other time, it was just a homer, so never actually had the guy on base. That's a little. Oh, no. Swanner ran past it. They're coming to the plate. And they're safe. That was a major mistake by Buck Swanner. And also me. No idea how he ran past that. Dingers gets a glove on it. Well, everyone will reach. His mojo goes down, as does Jared Payne's. Gotta make sure we get out of this still up a run. First pitch misses low. There's a strike on the inside corner. Oh no. Of all times, that's when the crossed-up trait activates. 3% chance. And it's always the most important pitch of the game. We're now tied at 3. Swanner, please get there. Alright, he can. Well, he covered a lot of ground to get to that ball. So now the question here becomes, do we pinch hit? Payne is obviously a pitcher. He's thrown 74 pitches, has pitched pretty well. I mean, I think all the runs are kind of my fault. I threw not the greatest pitch with the homer, and everything that inning was my fault. But he's pitching well, he's locked in. I'm going to keep him in. Is that a smart decision? Maybe not, but we're let him throw the 7th. We'll keep him in for now. Wow. He hit that so far. Well, he grounds out on a tapper in front of the plate. And here's Kingsley Jones. He's behind the fastball. That one's outside. 1-1. Jones got under that to right field. And that's caught for the second out. Here's Jada Christian. 1 for 3 with a single. Wow, another one we hit so far. So a quick 7th inning. And here's Hieronymus Jackson. Struck out twice against Jared Payne. Oh man, just missed. That one on the ground. Jones has it. He takes himself. There's the first out. Here's Crispy Nornowest. He's also struck out twice. Oh no. Swing and a miss, but not a very good pitch. Gets a piece there. Let's try a backdoor slider. That's a good pitch. I'll foul it off. Caught a little bit too much to the plate. Change up away. Anticipates it. Fastball in the air, left field. Swanner gonna get there to make the play. Took a very weird route to that ball. But what matters is he caught it. So here's the pitcher, Rowley Overo. He's actually driven in a run this year, and he's actually not the worst hitter in the world because he's on fire. So, still not going to be afraid of him, but he could be a little bit more of a threat than your average pitcher. There's a strike. And he hits one softly. Jones going to take it himself. And we end the 7th. So still tied at 3. We go to the 8th. Got the heart of the order coming up. Hopefully we can take the lead right here. Casey down the line. That is fair. Into the corner. Casey going to go on his way to second. And he is there with a leadoff double. That one just stayed fair. And here's Rip Dingers. Oh, man. Get out of play. Alright, we're just go so far foul that the left fielder can't get there. 1-1, that's inside. That one's also inside and high. 2-1. Make it 3-1 here to Dingers. And there's ball 4. So Rip Dingers works the walk. And it brings up Buck Swanner. What a time this would be for his first homer of the year. Alright, not going to homer on that pitch. Oh, no. Swanner grounds into double play. And again, a great opportunity to score some runs. And now not so much. A new pitcher into the game. Pretty solid numbers on the year. Nacho Crisp is 3 for 3. Maybe he can make it 4 for 4. As he takes outside. And that one's inside. That one's high. 3-0 here to Nacho Crisp. Got the green white. Behind the fastball. It's also a really good pitch. Oh, man. Right down the middle. Fouled it off. That one's also foul. 3-2. And there's another hit. Nacho Crisp gives us the lead. That one gonna get all the way to the wall. And Nacho Crisp an RBI double. We've got the lead 4-3. So Nacho Crisp does make it 4 for 4. And he gives us our 4th run. And we're actually going to make a hitting change right here. We're going to pinch hit for Garius Mason. We're going to use Perry Quaker. He's going to come in. He's locked in. The clutch trait is going to give him plus 10 to all skills. And we're going to tell him to go do something. He's got plus 10 to all skills. And hopefully he can at least drive in Nacho Crisp. Ideally drive in himself as well. And send one out. Oh, you gotta be kidding. They're gonna intentionally walk Perry Quaker. Okay, now the question becomes, do we pinch run for him? Because he's not gonna play the field. He can't play right field. Bolter can. He's a lot faster. So, you know what? We're gonna do it. Bolter's going to come in. He would come in to play defense anyway, so we'll just use him to run as well. And Perry Quaker did not see a pitch. He got intentionally walked. And then he gets taken out. Might be the record for shortest amount of time in the game. 1-1 here to Rhodes. 2-1. That's inside. That one's through. Nacho Crisp is going to come around third. He is going to score. Let's go. It's 5-3. Rhodes delivers an RBI single. And now we're going to pinch hit for Jared Payne. We're going to... let's see. We're going to send Pedro Nixon into the game to pinch hit for Jared Payne. And let's see if he can extend our lead. As he takes inside. That one just missed. Not by much. That one's outside. 3-0. Got the green white. Oh, man. Was right there. 3-1. There's a strike. Full count here. Oh, why did I swing at that? That was ball 4. That time it's ball 4. So Nixon works the walk. And we've got the bases loaded. 2 outs for the top of the order in Kingsley Jones. Jones takes outside. Oh, no. I don't know why I swung at that. A pitch in the dirt. And we're going to bring in Charlie Best. Who's pretty tired, but... Let's see, do we have a better option? Not really. Unless we want Klaus to game for a 2-inning save. Now, we'll go with Charlie Best. Maybe he doesn't throw the entire 8th inning. Maybe Klaus to game comes in for a 4-out save, but... Best is going to come in. He will throw the 8th. At least that's the plan. Bolter is now in at right field. And the first pitch for Best is a strike on the corner. And that one grounded to Rock Casey. And there's the first out. There's a strike. There's another one. Swing and a miss. Curveball inside. Hit it on the ground to the other middle infielder. Nacho Crisp. His throw across the diamond. Or partially across. Gets him. Swing and a miss there. Try a backdoor 2-seamer. A little bit outside. Just missed. 2-1. And that one's grounded up the middle into center field. So they're going to get the tying run to the plate here in the 8th inning. Oh, and it's Jeff Bagwell. Oh, man. Alright, now the question becomes Best or Klaus to game? Best, a little bit tired despite throwing just 9 pitches, but he was used quite a bit in all 3 of our previous games. Klaus to game. Did not pitch last game. His stamina is full. The rally stopper trait is not active because there's not 2 runners on. He's a righty. Best is a lefty. Man, that's tough. You know, let's do it. We're going to go Klaus to game for Charlie Best. And he'll come in for hopefully a 4-out save. First pitch outside. Alright, that was not ideal. I feel like we don't really use Klaus to game too much because we're always winning by a lot. But he's in a big spot right here. Now the rally stopper trait activates. Because there's 2 runners on base. And hopefully we can get out of this without allowing a run. Not too far outside, although it is 101 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. Finds a hole, and that's now bases loaded. 2 outs. Gotta get out of this. Swing and a miss there. Let's double up on the curveball. Not going to offer it that one. Fastball gets fouled off. Another foul ball off the fastball. Again, not going to offer at the curveball. I wish Klaus the game at a 3rd pitch. Another foul ball. Let's stick with the fastball. Just missed. Oh man, now the runners get a head start as well. Another one gets fouled off. Let's try the lower inside corner this time. Oh no. No, it's ball 4. It just missed. DeGame walks in a run. And he's already thrown 15 pitches. And has not gotten an out. There's a strike to Hieronymus Jackson. Oh no. Oh no. Is that going to stay in? No! Oh man, I did not think I needed to jump for it. Swanner was right there. How can you not reach that? It's a grand slam for Hieronymus Jackson. And we're now down by 3. I have no idea how Swanner didn't catch that. He was standing right there. I did not think I would need to jump for it. But apparently I did. Was just over his head. And it's a go-ahead grand slam. Gonna make the play on the wall this time. And we've now got 3 outs to come up with 3 runs. And not going to help with a swing like that. Surprised they have not gone to their closer. He's not tired. Oh, he's just terrible, man. Who was a terrible closer? Their closer, despite not being good, has pretty good numbers. Although he's thrown just 5 1/3 innings. Has appeared in 7 games. So maybe that's why. They just don't use him. But hopefully we can come back here. And that's a good start. Christian is single into center field. Man, I can't tell how many times I've said that today. Here's Casey. 3 for 4. Let's get another hit. It's outside, but on the corner. That just missed. 1-1. Oh, man. Rip foul. It's now 1-2. That's going to be a tough play. Casey's not fast enough to beat it out, though. So here is Dingers with a runner on second, 1 out. Oh, no. Alright, not a great decision to go to third, but we're able to make it there. And here is Swanner. Why did I swing at that? But somehow it worked. I don't know why I swung at a pitch that was even with his head, but he singles into left. And here's Nacho Crisp. He's walked in. I believe he's 4 for 4. Still 0 homers. Would be a great time for his first. Let's see what he's got. Oh, Nacho Crisp. He is now 5 for 5. He puts one into the gap. That's going to make things a 1-run game. As Nacho Crisp with an RBI double. It is now 8-7. And here, oh man, it's Bolter. And now they go to their closer. I wish we didn't use Quaker now. And this is also a situation where they wouldn't intentionally walk him. Or you wouldn't think, putting the go-ahead run on base. So it's Bolter, Adoya, or Sandoval. Man, our best option's Bolter. Let's see what he's got. There's a strike. And foul that off. Good pitch to hit, though. 0-2. Bolter, dang it. Grounds out to second to end the game. I cannot believe we lost. It was always close, but this is a game we so sure we should have won. We had 18 hits. Problem is they were all singles to center field. But we should have won this game. That 8th inning should not have happened. We should have won this game, and we didn't. I feel like that's the first time, really, this season where I said we should have won a game and we didn't win it. That happened a lot last year, but this year, not so much. But Nacho Crisp, he goes 5 for 5. That's the good news. Jared Payne, a great game. 7 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts. He was great, but Best was not great. The game was terrible. Didn't get an out. And our comeback comes up just short. We've got a ton of CPU games to sim, 20 to be exact. And after skipping all of them, we are still the best team in the league. We're 15-6, Empire 15-9. 2 games ahead of Saltteeth in second place in our division. I'm going to check the news tab. Christian has developed an allergy to grass. Okay, that's not ideal. Although thankfully our fielding only goes down 2, from 99 to 97. Farmhand tossed a piece of garbage into the bin on his first try. Accuracy goes from 61 to 65. B-Wolves a transaction. Perry Quaker, a development opportunity. I just don't care about his speed because it's never going to be very good. The wide loads with the transaction. And that's all the news after that game. Next game is against the Jacks. As far as the lineup goes, that is what the lineup's going to look like. And we're going to sim this game and hopefully get back on track. Okay, I'll take that. 6-2. Low scoring to start, but we win it 6-2, improve to 16-6, and get back in the win column. Squelch wants a new face for their Muddy Oasis campaign. Who are we going to suggest? Man, Max Hex's loyalty is terrible. We're going to go Quelch the game. And again, we'll sim all the CPU games. Still in a good spot. News. We've got the Wild Pigs making a transaction. Mason has a development opportunity, as does Buck Swanner. And let's just check development real quick. Kyra Weehe's 35. Not really going to spend too much time developing him. Swanner? That's interesting. Dinger's not going to do that. Adoya not going to do that. Quaker I just talked about, that's a no. Mason. You know, let's do it. Let's do it for Gary's Mason. We got +3 fielding. And +5 fielding. So he ends up going +8 fielding. Does not get the clutch trait, which would have been really nice, but he gets 8 fielding. Goes from 54 to 62. That's a very nice upgrade. And we're also going to do this for Buck Swanner. If he loses being able to play right field, I don't really care, considering I don't know if we've ever played him right field. So we're going to do this. 2 power, 2 speed. And let's see, can he get something else? Not the extra power. Or the extra speed. And he avoids only being able to play left field. So he can still play the corner outfield positions. So that also gets their loyalty up a little bit. Mason's loyalty is now 81. Swanner still not very good at 42, but better than what it was. Swanner is also juiced going into this game. So that's nice. Mason's been tense for a few games. He's going to play the bench for Sandoval. And again, we're going to sim this game against the Sirloins. Raw strikes, not been too great this year. Whip over 2, ERA over 6. He's 0-2. But hopefully he can get us a win against a division rival. Okay, we do get the win. Reese Sandoval ends up having the game-winning RBI. He's got an RBI single. We win at 4-3. Let's go. That's back-to-back wins after our loss. We've got another game here against the Sirloins. And Sandoval has his speed go up by 7. He's got some style and new kicks. His speed from 45 to 52. And just not going to do either of those development opportunities. Again, we're going to sim the game against the Sirloins. Nacho Crisp tense. We're just going to leave that as it is for now. We're going to sim the game against the Sirloins. Cut stiff's been great. Hopefully that continues. And our offense gets off to a really good start. Pitching is good as well. And we win at 10-2. Let's go. We are now 18-6. Only one slice of pizza left in the box. Who gets it? Oh, man. This is really bad. Neither player's loyalty is good. But the tough part is whoever you don't pick loses 24 loyalty. So let's give it to Jared Payne. He was just unbelievable when we played with him. Best, not so much. So we'll give the pizza to Jared Payne. And Charlie Best's loyalty will go down to 35, which is less than ideal. Again, why does it have to be with our 2 best players? We didn't order enough muscle rub for the team. Christian's gonna get left out. I really have no idea. Skip the CPU games. Have we clinched a playoff spot? We're 3.5 games up in our division. The last wildcard team, it's actually not as bad as I thought. We probably haven't clinched yet, but getting close. And our next game is against the Joyriders. Sirloins make a transaction. Quaker's shoulder hurts. Swanner has the exact same development opportunity again. The hot corner is a transaction. And then the manager moments. Joyriders is going to be the next team we play. Going to be another game we're going to sim. Mojos look a lot better. Don't have guys who are tense now. And we're going to sim the game against the Joyriders. They're not great. We got Payne on the mound. We should win this game. And hopefully we will. Alright, take the lead. Alright, there we go. A shutout, 4-0. Another great pitching performance for Jared Payne. And again, we've got guys losing loyalty. Someone's got to give up their parking ticket. Let's go Nacho Crisp, just because I don't want Buck Swanner's loyalty to get any lower. Even though it's already not very good. Next game against the Wideloads. They are not very good. Do you just want to check news? Transaction. Casey can get better in the field. That could be nice. The originators make a transaction. Oh no, Volt Bolter. He's like only on the team because of his speed, and he loses 11 speed. Because he refuses to trim his toenails. Speed goes from 96 to 85, so that is definitely not ideal. I mean, still good speed, but not great. And Kyra Lee has also gotten overconfident. I think that's more than a little overconfident. In pitching skills, his junk goes down by 9 from 67 to 58. Also not great. Then the originator is another transaction. Development opportunity for Christian. And the Empire with the transaction. But the Wide Loads is going to be another game we sim. It's a game where the pitcher hits, actually. So Kyra Lee, he is not a good pitcher, or hitter. I mean, as a pitcher, he hasn't been that great either, but hopefully he can pitch, and we can hit, and we can get another win. Alright, take the lead early. Give up the lead, but get it back, and we win it 7-6. Okay. That game was a little bit stressful, but we got the win. We are now 20-6. Best team in the league by quite a bit. And somebody is getting left out. Kingsley Jones already has a cap on. So Nacho Crisp is going to get left out. Because he doesn't really look like he needs one. But we are 20-6. 4.5 games up in our division. Probably very close to clinching a playoff spot. And a development opportunity for Charlie Best. Just check what we have in development. We've got plenty of development funds. We might want to use some. But they're all going to be here pretty much. I mean, 6% getting removed after the next game. And this one, 47%. But we're just not going to do that one. So we'll continue to save. The hot corners is going to be another game we sim. Just check the lineup real quick. Another game the pitcher is hitting. Another game Gary's Mason is tense. Man, why is this guy always tense? But he is going to get the start. And we'll sim this game against the hot corners and hopefully win it. Oh, man. Lost in extras. So we lose to the hot corners, which is not ideal, but we're still okay. We're going to give the loyalty to Charlie Best this time, just because he needs it. Even though it's only 5, and Payne does lose it, he just needed it so badly. We are 4 games up in our division. We are 5 games up on a wildcard spot. And that should mean we've clinched our division, right? 4 up with 4 to play. Or maybe if we win this game, we should be able to clinch the division. Flash Weather switch workout routines. I don't really care as a free agent. Hot corner is a transaction. Sirloin's a transaction. Texas has a development opportunity. And there's the manager moments. Do we want to do this for Casey? His fielding's already pretty good. I wish he can get the arm a little bit better. Don't think we're going to do it. I will do this for Buck Swanner again, though. So we'll do this again. Again, I'll get the power and speed. And again, he's not going to get the extra power. Or the extra speed. And he will be able to continue to play right field. So the exact same upgrade. And also, plus 21 loyalty is very nice. Now, do we want to do this opportunity for Christian? It's 886,000 development funds, which is fairly expensive. But it would get her contact to 78, fielding up to 99. You know, we've got the money. Let's do it. There's the contact. The fielding to 99. Does she get the extra contact? No. But it does help the loyalty, so again, I'll take that. That's something we've got to remember. Not only does it upgrade their attributes, but you get the loyalty to go up a little bit as well, so I will gladly take that. Her loyalty now up to 86. But the game against the Wild Pigs, that'll be what the lineup is. Hopefully we win it, clinch the division. And let's see. Alright, again, we score early, and we score often. Early and often here, 8-1 win. And we have clinched our division. I think. By the way, I'm just going to sim the rest of the season here because we don't really have anything to play for right now. Having clinched our division, most likely. And also, I'm just trying to speed this series up a little bit more so we can get to the playoffs. And play some of those games. Oh, wow. Babe Ruth was just released by the originators. Wow. Okay. We have seen teams do this, where when they're not very good, the originators 12-17, they release some of their better players to give them more development funds. Hieronymus Jackson gets released as well. Manny Kays gets released. Payne's accuracy unfortunately goes down by 4. Rowley Overo gets released. Man, maybe we want to make a transaction here. Oh my. Maybe not with the amount they want. We're going to watch him though, just see what the asking salary is. If it comes low enough, I'll make a move, but we'll see. Another game against the Wild Pigs, another one we're going to sim. Payne on the bump. And giving up runs here, although we get the runs back. Win at 5-2. Man, we are really good. 22-7. Yeah, Texas, your loyalty can go to 0. I don't care. Have fun walking. I mean, he's just so old, I don't care if we have to replace him next year, because it might happen anyway. The Nemesis, not great. Another game we're going to sim. Flash Weather gets signed, although Leona Francis gets released. Another good pitcher, or sorry, good player, hitting the free agent pool. Salty the transaction. Wow. K. Frequin, an S-tier closing pitcher, gets released. The Originators, another transaction. Sirloins. Babe Ruth lowers his asking salary. Hammer Longbolo got released? Oh my. I was looking at the stats the other day off camera. That's not the stats. And Longbolo is having an unreal year. He's hit 17 homers, which is already the single season record. Nacho Chris Beefcake McStevens hit 14 in season 1. Longbolo's hit 17 in year 3. And I looked at those numbers several games ago. I mean, obviously he slowed down because I believe he was at 16 when I looked the other day, but he's having a great year, and he's now a free agent. So lots of good players hitting the free agent pool. Now, Elmo Slayer! This guy's one of the best pitchers in the game. Oh, man. We're going to add all these guys to our watch board, and maybe we make a move, because we don't get development funds for playoff games, I don't think. So it might not matter if you have no cap space, which is how you get your development funds. Maybe we make a move, we go all in, sign one of these guys once they get a little bit cheaper, and we go all in on this year, and really go try to win a championship. Alright, so I just checked when we made the playoffs 2 years ago, and I did confirm you do not get development funds for playoff games. So maybe we will make a signing here. But obviously not quite yet, considering all these pitchers or players very expensive. The Nemesis. Another game we're going to sim. Kyra Lee on the mound. And okay, we get shut out. So for one of the very few times this year, our offense did not come to play. And Kyra Lee is going to be the guy losing loyalty. I mean, I know Rip Dingers probably wasn't great, but Lee just hasn't been great all year. Dingers had a really good season. So Kyra Lee gets thrown under the bus for having a bad game. We'll skip the CPU games. And let's check news. Adoya has a development opportunity, not going to do it. Babe Ruth lowers his asking salary. All these free agents lower their asking salary, but it's still way too expensive to really even consider. Now Ray's Rufo, another really good player, gets released. Another game against Nemesis. Oh man, Dingers is rattled, so maybe he actually had a terrible game last game. We'll give him a day off. We'll give Emilio Adoya actually an opportunity to play. And it'll be his 7th game of the year. Right now he's 1 for 10. Impressive. But that's what the lineup will look like against Nemesis. And okay, again we lost 5-0. That's a little concerning. Shutout in back-to-back games is not something I really want to see. But the good news, I mean, we're not really playing for anything, so who cares at this point? Let's check news. Oh, Mason gains Dive Wizard. Let's go. He finally started his New Year's resolution. Overall lowers his asking salary, so does K Frequin. Rhodes just can't see the ball like he used to. Manny K's asking salary goes down. Babe Ruth, Longbolo. Jose Bautista now gets released. Another Empire transaction. There's Elmo Slayer to the Thrillers. Let's see what we've got right now. Frequin is just so expensive. I mean, I would do it because Klaus the game, as we saw, not great. I mean, not terrible, but not great. I would do it, but it's just the money. It's insane. Maybe Rolly Fingers? Probably not, though. But we'll sim our final game of the season against Sawteeth. The Dingers has had his mojo reset to neutral. He'll come back in. And that'll be the lineup. Just realized Mason wasn't in that whole time. Well, this will be the lineup for our final game of the year. And hopefully we can win it. And we cannot. At least we score this time. But we do end the year on a 3-game losing streak. Didn't order enough waxing strips. We're going to leave out Kingsley Jones. So that is what the standings look like to end the regular season. We end up being the best team in the league, 22-10. Which is, I believe, better than our first year. We went 19-13. Last year we went 13-19. So have our best year yet. We get the 1 seed in our conference. And we'll be playing the Thrillers in the playoffs. But once we start the playoffs, we can't make any transactions. So I do just want to see right here. Manny K's goes to the B-Wolves. For a lot of money. Longbolo also goes to the B-Wolves. Jada Christian has a development opportunity. K Frequin loses 3 velocity. Don't really care though. McStevens gets released. Raleigh Overall goes to the Buzzards. Babe Ruth goes to the Buzzards. Are they even a playoff team? No, they're not. Oh, wow, they just snuck in. Their run differential is what got them there at 500. They just snuck into the playoffs. Which makes sense to why they're making these moves. So let's see. A lot of our guys we were watching, or actually all of them have been signed, except K Frequent. Do we make the move? That becomes the question. K Frequent for Klaus the game. Can we even afford it? We cannot. I mean, the game honestly isn't even terrible, but K Frequent is just so good. We're talking 94 velocity, 88 junk, 99 accuracy, K Collector, plus 15 of each with 2 strikes, Elite 2-seamer. He does only have a 2-seam screwball, so both gonna break arm side, which is not ideal. But, I mean, when you throw that hard with that much movement, that well, that accurately, it's just unhittable. I mean, K Frequin only had 1 save this year, but really good. A career 3.01 ERA, 2.21 this year. Allowed 5 runs in 20 innings. We're probably not going to do it unless we want to go release somebody just to free up some money and just get the absolute cheapest player available. That's not what I meant to do. Like, if we want to go get just one of these guys dirt cheap. I don't want to get a pitcher, though, because that's the only problem, because then we'd have to use them. But if we want to go get this right fielder and do it for, like, Sandoval or Adoya, just to save a little bit of money, I would consider it, but probably not going to do anything right now. I mean, we made it here. Our team has been quite good. We're the best team in the league for a reason. Do we really need to change things up before the playoffs? Probably not. But, I mean, close to game, a 5.68 ERA is not exactly what you want to see from your closers. That does concern me. A 6.88 ERA and a 5.4 ERA is not really what you want to see from your 2 and 3 starters, although thankfully Swirly Cutstiff has become a really good pitcher. A 2.34 ERA, 34 innings, a career year for Swirly Cutstiff. She's consistently improved every year. But I'm not going to start the playoffs yet. I'm still going to think about potentially making a move while I edit these videos and watch them all back. But I'll let you guys know at the start of the next video, which will be the playoffs. That is how the regular season ends. We make the playoffs, best team in the league, and yeah, a much better year in year 3 than year 2. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to put as often as possible. Be sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of the video. But that's all for this video. I do my best to put as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.